What is something that affects people, but you have an immunity to? Not exactly an immunity, but I was born without wisdom teeth, and hearing that from the orthodontist after my brother had his taken out was a huge relief. Waiting. I mean, like, when you are in a waiting room for the doctor or some office, where you need to do some bureaucracy. It's not that I enjoy it, but I see a lot of people getting impatient, throwing a tantrum if they think someone is overtaking them. I just don't. I bring my book and wait with no problem until it is my turn. Drinking caffeine between 6 PM and 2 AM doesn't bother me at all. I'll sleep when I want to sleep. Edit. Thanks for the concern on telling me this'll change when I'm older. I'm 44 next week. Mosquitoes. They don't like me for some reason. When I visited a friend, we were outside and she was being bitten like hell, but not a single one went near me, even though we were sitting side by side. I wonder if it's because of my anemia. Body odor. There is a genetic mutation that allows 2% of the population to have no body odor. People with this gene also don't have waxy earwax, it's powdery instead. This gene is most prevalent in Japanese people. I'm a white guy, but somehow got this trait. I could not wear deodorant, and it makes zero difference. I still have a deodorant stick, but only use it about 50% of days, and I use it primarily as a cologne. I can work out and sweat my ass off, and my pits smell like urist wood, just nothing there. Most people don't believe me, but my family and close friends who were brave enough to smell my pits can attest. The cold. Most people around me are just waiting for winter to be over, but I'm loving it. Well, it's not as if I'm immune to the cold, but I do like it more than being too hot. I'd rather have the option put on more layers of clothing than not being able to escape the heat. Doctors. Never been scared of going to a doctor or hospital in general. I actually look forward to my diabetic appointments, and injections don't faze me. I can have a flu shot in my arm and barely feel a thing. Most other people I know are scared though. Taking too long to wake up. For me, the alarm means the bed is lava. Get out. My roommate has an immunity to bad smells. That sadly includes the ones that come from herself. I don't have cringe thoughts about something stupid/embarrassing I did in the past. Loneliness. I can spend days at a time all by myself and be perfectly content. Insects. You could put 30 roaches on me and I would just ask why. I think it's tear gas. I'm in the military, and when we test our GSRs, gas masks, they used to use tear gas. At the end, for a laugh, they'd ask if anyone wanted to remove their mask, so naturally we all did, while everyone else were crying with a river of snot, coughing and even puking. My eyes just welled up a little, as if I was cutting a small onion and that was it. Broken bones. I have dummy thick bones, and my rib cage is almost 3 inches thick. I've never experienced a brain freeze. I've been coaxed by friends to drink milkshakes or Slurpees quickly on numerous times after informing them of this, but nothing. I've never had a migraine ever, and I've never had a headache that I didn't give to myself. Dehydration, hangovers, wearing a hat too tight. I'm 30, so maybe there's still time for my brain to start attacking me, but so far so good. Lack of sleep. I can go without sleep for a couple of days. Even if I only get a power nap, I'll be up and running, like I had a full night's sleep. Jealousy. I don't get jealous. It's such a waste of energy and I'd rather focus mine elsewhere. Cutting onions doesn't make my eyes water at all. In fact, I didn't even know that was a thing until I was an adult. Pretty sure I'm immune to strep. Never had it. Have been exposed so many times. My child would get it at least once a year for many years, and despite eating/drinking after each other, I've never got sick. Receiving a blood transfusion from a different blood group. I can receive anyone's blood group as a transfusion. If they receive mine, it will kill them, unless they are the same blood group as me. Wanting kids. People always tell me you'll get the biological call sooner or later. almost 30 and still hate them as I did 10 years ago. I very rarely get emotional. Haven't lost my temper or cried in about 2 years at this point, which still confuses me. Maybe I'm suppressing my emotion, or I'm exempt from something significant happening, who knows. Poison ivy. What everybody I knew growing up had an allergy to it, so I was often delegated to retrieving the ball from that one bush nobody goes near. I've never understood the whole orange juice after brushing your teeth thing. It makes the orange juice taste tangy and lightly bitter like a grapefruit with some mint thrown in. It's delicious. Everyone on Reddit says it tastes like concentrated horse poison to them. Yes, I know that the surfactant in toothpaste messes with people's taste buds, but it doesn't seem to affect me to any significant degree. I don't do it because Odge is full of sugar and acid, so I'd need to brush my teeth again. Having to be at rest stops on road trips. I can easily go 8 to 10 hours eating and drinking in a car and never have the urge to go. It's pure brain power. I hate public restrooms. Seems like a lot of people on Reddit post customer service horror stories. I think I'm immune to customer bullshit. Angry cursing clients simply don't bother me. I find it extremely entertaining, especially in my line of work, where I know the client is facing extreme financial troubles, and cursing me out isn't going to get them the help they need. I've never gotten the hangover, no matter how much I drink, and I haven't experienced being sunburned.